We're back, I think. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is PDK, aka Prodakah. Hope you're having an amazing 2023, and I hope it only continues to get better. So this will be a quick channel update for winter 2023. Right out the gate, I want to announce that I'm getting a new PC because I need one. This one is not going to cut it for what I'm looking to do. So when that arrives, which should be in about a week, give or take, you can look forward to more content from me. I'm going to do all my recording as soon as that arrives. So you should see some new videos on here before February. And we're going to start with picking back up the Langrisser series because I know a lot of my folks are here for that. We're going to continue the Dirt Langrisser Heroes Only Challenge run since we were so close to finishing it up right where we left off. As soon as that concludes, we're going to jump right into Langrisser 3. My intent was always to complete the core series Langrisser 1 through 5, and that's what I aim to do. Beyond that, I have had several people reach out to me here and there about other series or games related to Langrisser in some way I might want to look into. The Growlancer series, if I can get a hold of them, that is one I will consider very strongly. No promises, but I'll look into it. I know nothing about it. So someone mentioned a game on Steam recently called Conviction. I don't know if it's translated into English, but I was doing a little bit of digging into it. It's a possibility. I'd have to learn more about it. If anyone wants to gift me the game, then that'll definitely increase the likelihood of it getting done. But, just throwing that out there. What else? Oh, and before I get too ahead of myself, a quick reintroduction for anybody who is really not that familiar with me. Hey, I'm PDK. I focus on three things here really. Langrisser, Sega, specifically the Saturn library, and indie games. Now, the original intent of this channel was to keep a spotlight shining on the unsung, underappreciated underdogs of gaming. And essentially, that hasn't really changed. I mean, just look at my videos. So in addition to Langrisser, you can look forward to more Sega Saturn and indie games, especially any imports that received English translations like Sakura Wars, Cotton 2, and what's another bit? Oh, how could I forget? Grandia 2. Yes, I'm fine. Not Grandia 2, Grandia, the first one, the original OG, a game that I've been looking forward to playing for a very long time. Also, two other really big announcements. I'm finally going to live stream like I promised years ago and never got around to because technical difficulties. Again, new computer, finally. So we're going to be able to do that. That probably won't start until February because I want to make sure that I've got all the bells and whistles and everything tweaked up and tweaked out. So I got a lot of studying to do, a lot of learning. I'm also looking to up my production quality. I'm studying video editing and I'm getting some pro software. So look forward to that. What else? Oh, right. I'm going to play around with a second channel dedicated to anime reactions. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that long term. It's just an experiment. I want to try it out, see if I like it. Just, excuse to get me in front of the camera more and break my shyness, it'll be good for me. And, live streaming is supposed to help with that too. Now, when I start streaming, it might be without a cam at first, but eventually it will be on screen. So now I don't know about you guys, but for me, a big part of 2023 goals is getting out of my comfort zone. Now, as soon as that anime reaction channel is ready to go, I will post a link in the community tab and probably just make another quick video announcement, something under a minute. I don't know the name of the channel yet, but I can tell you that I put up a poll recently, and based off of that, the first two anime I'm going to be watching back and forth are going to be Inuyasha, which I know nothing about, but I know the creator is one of my favorites, and Attack on Titan, because that's another series that somehow I've never seen and I'm always hearing about it. So before I get spoiled, I figured, let me just dive in and see what happens. So those will be first. And I'll probably go the usual route people do. If you want to see full reactions, I'll probably have a separate avenue like Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. You can do that on just to avoid copyright issues because this is a brand new territory for me. And that's another reason why I'm doing it as a second channel. A, so that this channel doesn't get too cluttered up with content everybody might not be into. And B, in case there's a copyright strike issue, I don't want it to affect this channel. So yeah, real quick, those are the major updates. There's probably more that I could have said, but I don't want this to get too long.
It's a lie!
Oh, okay. I lied, of course. One last thing. I want to do more tutorials and guides like I used to do, starting with one real soon on how to transfer Shining Force 3 save files in the Mednafin emulator, because the process is a bit more involved than it is in SSF, and I imagine I can't be the only one who didn't know how to do it. And if you know anything about Shining Force 3, yeah, you're gonna wanna be able to transfer saves. Not to mention any 2-disc Saturn games like Panzer Dragoon Saga or Deep Fear or Enemy Zero, to name a few. So yeah, there's that. Alright, if anybody has any suggestions for other tutorials, feel free to make a comment below, as well as any indie games that you think might be good for the channel or the live stream. And as a good rule of thumb, you should never show all your cards, so there are a few other surprises I'd like to show you guys down the road, but one thing at a time. You know, I've left and come back so many times, you know, I've learned the lesson. I don't want to overextend, so we're going to just take this nice and slow, go at a nice relaxed pace, and see how long we can keep this ship sailing. No promises, no guarantees, just solid, honest, genuine gameplay and good times. And I'm really looking forward to the live streaming because, you know, we can chat a little bit and just kind of let our hair down and just get to know each other and get out of our collective comfort zones, maybe. Because we're all just really friends that haven't met yet, right? Right? And this is getting awkward without you guys being able to see me. So I hope you enjoyed this video because this is probably going to be the last one, or one of the last ones that I do without being in front of the camera. So
it's a lie!
Until the next video, which will probably be before the month is over, have a wonderful one. Please do something that you love to do at some point today, because life is so precious and fleeting and you don't know how much you got till it's gone. So just do something, okay? I don't care. Well, I do care what it is, but I'm going later.